Chapter 15. Matter all around us. What a matter is. In our day-to-day life, we come across a variety of things. Some of them are rigid, having fixed shape like wood, stone, etc. Some of them have the capacity to flow and take the shape of their container. All these things vary from one another in shape, size, and color. They are also made up of varied materials. They have various properties too. When we observe them carefully, we find that all of them have some common properties. For example, they occupy a space. They have some mass too. The things which occupy space and have mass are known as matter. All the living beings and non-living things are matter. The amount of space the matter occupies is known as its volume. Matter is made up of tiny particles. These particles are so small that they cannot be seen with our naked eyes. These particles are known as molecules. Different substances have different types of molecules. States of matter. Matter exists in 3 states. These are solid, liquid, and gas. Solid. They are usually hard. For example, stone, wood, table, iron, bed, etc. They have fixed shape and volume. In solids, the particles or molecules are closely packed. Liquid. In the liquids, molecules are not closely packed as compared to solids. For example, milk, water, oil, juice, cold drink, etc. They flow on the plane surface when we pour them. They take the shape of the container they are poured in. When the liquid is poured in a container, its volume does not change with the shape of the container. Therefore, we can say that all the liquids have a definite volume but no definite shape. Gas. In this state of matter, molecules are very far from one another. For example, oxygen and carbon dioxide. In gases, molecules are free to move all around in the space. So, they do not have fixed shape and volume. Properties of matter. Matter has the following properties. Number 1. Matter takes up space. Number 2. Solid and liquids have a fixed volume, but gases do not have a fixed volume. Number 3. Liquids and gases take the shape of the container in which they are contained, while solids have a fixed shape. Number 4. Gases can dissolve in liquids. For example, oxygen dissolves in water of ponds, rivers, streams, etc. Number 5. Some solids can dissolve in liquids. This is called solubility of the liquid. On dissolving, the solid breaks into tiny particles. The liquid in which it dissolves is called solvent, and the solid dissolved in it is called the solute. The mixture thus formed is called the solution. Experiment 1. Take a bottle of Coke. Shake it well. Now open the cap. You will see the bubbles come out of the bottle continuously. These bubbles are the carbon dioxide gas dissolved under pressure in it. When the cap opens, the carbon dioxide gas comes out quickly in the form of bubbles. This shows that gas dissolves in the liquid. Experiment 2. Take a glass of water. Add some sugar into it. Stir the water well with a spoon. Now place the glass on a table and do not disturb it. You will see that all the crystals of sugar dissolve in water to form a solution. This solution is sweet. This shows that solid dissolves in liquid. States of matter are interchangeable. Matter can change from one form to another. Changes are of two types: physical change, chemical change. Physical changes. The change of size, shape, or state of matter is known as a physical change. It is a reversible change, as we can get back the previous form of the substance either by removing the conditions causing that change or by reconstructing the same conditions in which the substance was. Let us look at the experiment. Experiment 3. Take some ice cubes and leave them out in a plate. The ice cubes melt into water. Now boil the water. It will change into water vapor. So, we observe that a solid becomes liquid and a liquid becomes gas on heating. Similarly, on cooling, water vapor changes into water and water changes into ice. Ice, solid. On heating, water, liquid. On cooling, solid. Water, on heating, water vapor. On cooling, liquid. Chemical change. It is known as a permanent change. Here, the state and composition of a substance in which the substance does not return to its original form is known as a chemical change. It is an irreversible change. During a chemical change, new substances are formed. Let us look at an experiment. Experiment 4. Take some sugar in a spoon. Heat the spoon for some time. The sugar changes its color. It turns black. A new substance is formed which cannot be changed into original form. This shows a chemical change. Water cycle. On the Earth's surface, water exists in oceans, seas, rivers, and lakes. It gets heated by the sun rays and changes into vapor. This process is known as evaporation. The water vapor combine to form clouds on reaching the sky. This process is known as condensation. When drops of water in clouds become bigger and heavier, they return to the earth as rain. When it rains, water gets collected in rivers, lakes, ponds, and oceans. From there, it gets evaporated again, and this process continues. This natural process of conversion of water into water vapor and water vapor back to water in the form of rain is known as water cycle. Some part of rainwater goes underground. This underground water is taken out through wells and hand pumps. This underground water is also used up by the plants. Quick recall. The things that occupy space and have mass is called matter. The amount of space the matter occupies is called its volume. There are 3 states of matter: solid, liquid, and gas. There are 2 types of changes: physical changes and chemical changes. Heating and cooling change the states of matter. Water is found in water bodies. The natural process of conversion of water into water vapor and water vapor back to water in the form of rain is known as water cycle.